what I want is kind of I want to hear the eternity. This is eternal.
You are always changing, but you want the eternity. Why eternity is so important to you?
Because we all decay. we all die. Nice. Yeah. Life always has limits. I mean, it changes. It's born and die. Always changing. But this is more like an idea of it. Eternal. The human thing. If they sell something like this at any antique shop, I would buy.
Oh. So now you don't have much interest in melody anymore? Or prefer sound than melody?
In between.
In between?
Always.
Thank you for your music.
Thank you.
Oh my.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you.
But I'm curious. I mean, in that time, you are 30-something, around 40, and you are very successful for a young composer. If you met Sakamoto in 1990, will you be friend or what kind of person he was?
Yeah, he was very selfish. He thought that he could do anything he wanted. He just paid attention on himself. We cannot be friends. I hate him.
But do you think he was genius?
Teenager, when he was teenager, yeah, he was good. But after he got a little bit of success, he became so arrogant.
When did you first taste the success? You feel, I got fame, I got recognized. When did you first strong impression?
Well, it was a big change at the time of the second album of YMO came out. Suddenly, it became a huge hit. In one night, I couldn't walk on the streets because everybody, and I hated to be, called on the streets because I wanted to be anonymous. Maybe it was my influence from my father. Well, he was a cultural man, serious book editor. Also, he was from Kyushu, which is southern island, where the society is still, in a way, very conservative. Bit of samurai. So, seeking fame is anti-samurai. Samurai is anonymous. I couldn't accept that change for 10 months. I was almost like a hikikomori, means only being inside, didn't go out at all. Then after that, I was getting used to it. So that's bad.
I enjoy it.
Probably. I enjoyed it.
Kind of person you are, and what's the strong belief of yourself?
I'm too complicated. I cannot define. myself. Someone should, maybe you should.
But actually you are very determined. It seems that everything is uncertain, but inside it's very determined. Not?
I'm very weak. I'm a very weak person too.
Why did you say weak? How?
The same as everyone. You know, if you see maybe tons of money, you know, if there is a beautiful woman, you know, or good food, good wine.
You enjoy life.
Yes, it's not bad, but then sometimes we have to draw a line, obviously. Draw to do or not, right?
When did you find the line? I mean, maybe when you were young, not maybe lots of temptation, lots of good things to seduce you actually.
Yes.
But when did you find that it line's important? I need a line.
Like, you know, we have a big problem in Okinawa. We have still big problems in Fukushima at the accident site. But the government is planning to do the Olympics next year, which is wrong. So even though I was asked to do something for the Olympics, but I said no. So it's my line. I had to be determined for some sense. So it's
When
like,
did you
like
got the feeling? I mean, is there any conflict between, for artists, I mean, one side about thinker side, the other artistic side? There are two sides conflict, or for you they can?
But the tubes always make good sounds. Well, each one is definitely different. Beautiful.
So the sound always make you happy.
Yes. My favorite one. Very good. Very cheap.
Yesterday I come from San Francisco.
Wow.
I met John Chen.
John Chen,
She wants to say hello to you.
the actress.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
she lives in San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco
Oh, I didn't
and
know.
Shanghai, between two
In
cities.
Shanghai,
Yeah.
awesome.
We also talk about 1987. You live in Forbidden City. Any memory about that time?
Very vivid. Yeah. Oh, I feel very lucky to get to know the Chinese society around that time, because now it's totally different. I mean, not totally, but on the surface, the China looks very different from the one I knew in the 80s. It looked to me kind of a black and white society, but I felt very good energy of the Chinese people. Like I was not allowed, but I visited people's department stores or shops, restaurants, because I looked like a Chinese, so you know I was okay. And there was only one disco in Beijing. Only foreigners were allowed to go in. The people are not allowed to go in there.
Yeah. For you at that time, what's the sound of Beijing? I mean, the color is black, white,
Black and white,
and
yes.
red. What's the sound of the city?
I remember the sounds of bicycles. I mean, less cars, of course. But also quiet, because we were staying in the famous Beijing hotel
Yeah.
next to the Tiananmen Square. The streets are so huge. And so in the evening, it's so quiet.
And what's the sound of the Forbidden City?
It's kind of empty. I mean, it's still the architecture. It's so beautiful. So looking at the yards and walls, the palace, as if still the emperor is living in his time. But we know it's empty. So it's kind of sad. Maybe that made me feel this, I strongly remember the sound of the wind, sort of the loneliness.
How about the working process? I mean, when you were making the music for the movie, you imagine the loneliness of the emperor a lot. I mean, you needed the rhythm, you needed the image, or you needed maybe the smell? What kind of thing makes your first inspiration?
Well, there's no one method. I always say that if there's a method which I should follow to make me able to write music directly, I would follow. But there's no such a method. So anything could help for me to get an inspiration, a smell, or a memory, or photographic memory, a sound, or just a fresh image of TV news, whatever. Memories of being in China, not only Beijing, but we went to Beijing, Dalian, and Changchun. Those memories heavily influenced me to write the music for The Last Emperor, of course. I went to a department store to buy one bicycle. The loudness of inside the department store, right after it opened, I mean, the people were waiting outside of the entrance of the department store, and it opened at 10 o'clock, and they just tried to jumping in. Everybody was trying to jumping in, so it was like so chaotic. The inside was so chaotic, and everybody was afraid.
Grab something.
Yes,